Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance, where today I'm going to do a couple challenges, hopefully. I'm going to start with the speed challenge, where Isaac and everything else is a little faster, and also you have a 16-minute time limit to beat Mom's heart. If you are over the 16 minutes, you basically start taking damage every couple of seconds or something like that, so we just need to try and be swift. This is a tricky one, but I like the unlock for it, so I would like to just get it out of the way. We get Infestation 2, which is not too bad. It's not the worst start for sure. It's going to spawn a bunch of spiders every time we kill something. But as you can see, because everything is moving rather rapidly, it can be rather tricky to dodge things. There is a Tinted Rock over there with a bomb inside. And also, you kinda are just at the whim of Isaac as well. Like, if you get a bad build, you're probably just not gonna make it. So, we're just gonna do our best today and hope that the Isaac blesses us once again. But so far, I'm already at 1.5 hearts, and we are not even out of the first basement floor, and Monstro won't stop jumping. So far it's a little rough. But hopefully we can make something happen here. We at least have a bomb. We can quickly check out our secret room if we know where it is, and that heals us back to full, so that's kind of nice. We only have one bomb, unfortunately, but the amount of options where the secret room can be are kind of limited. Wasn't there, though. So instead, I will just quickly run into my curse room and then move along. That's 5 bombs. That's actually pretty good then, because that at least gives us some more options to check out the secret room. And I would like to get like some money, because having the ability to buy soul hearts can just be very useful. I'm pretty sure I already bombed this, yeah. Oh, I actually genuinely have no idea. Unless it's... yeah, no idea actually where it possibly could be. So I'm just gonna check my super secret room, I guess. Which has a bunch of pills. Tears up. That's and balls of steel. Alright, so that's kind of amazing. And infested. I'm kind of pushing my luck here, but let's check here. That's the Bible. Ah. If I could buy that, that would save so much time as well. But really, realistically, this is like the last place. Wow, that's so stupid. It's unfortunately not even a good secret room either. That was not worth the effort at all. So, kind of a rough start for sure. At least our pills are good, and we have decent tier rate because of all those pills. So, it'll just have to do. You do have a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to like spending some time on the early floors, but if you get like some bad womb floors or stuff like this where you just can't see your map at all, then it does become a little rough. I'm hoping the Devil Deal is going to be pretty good as well. And I'm pretty sure planetariums don't spawn, because this is like an old challenge and they didn't exist at the time, so they probably won't exist here either. We'll just quickly check out my shop to get one more soul heart, so that's not too bad. It would have been nice if we could get that gray chest, but unfortunately I lost all my bombs to trying to find something that ultimately wasn't worth it, so that's unfortunate. The Bible is obviously just very good because you can instantly skip the Mom's Foot and Mom's Hearts fights, so being able to just clear those instantly is so useful. Also, the fact that we are just continuously running into rooms which are in the wrong direction is not helping out either. At least it's in the basement, so there's only so many rooms, but it's a rough start for sure. We'll just, oh god, wavy cap, which I don't love. I'm just gonna keep moving. Wavy cap is good, but the effect of it is just a little horrendous to look at for long periods of time, so I'd rather not bother with that. So instead, let's just move along. 2 more bombs. There is a Tinted Rock here as well. But yeah, you really don't have too much time to really think about most of the things you're doing. You just have to keep going for the most part. You can't really play it slow at all, which can be rather dangerous. Chance to shoot concussive tears is not really something I'm looking for. Right now, Infestation 2 is pretty much our main source of damage, which is not ideal, but perhaps the Devil Deal is going to help us out a little bit here. I might use a bomb here, actually. I was hoping to hit 2 of them at least, but the Poison Cloud is at least helping out a little bit as well. There we go. It was a decently quick fight. That's Whore of Babylon. I'll actually just take all of this. for the sake of just immediately having a build effectively. That's more or less the reasoning. I'm a little low on health, but all the other things are pretty good. The fact that I just took a red heart health up was the smartest thing I've ever done, but I'm sure we'll find another way to get rid of that red heart somewhere along the line. We have a little bit of extra damage because of the fear shot as well, and when we take more damage we're going to also have a little bit more tear rate as well because of the gust item. So hopefully that's going to help out as well. I need to be at least a little careful. Also the fear shot can occasionally make life a little easier or harder depending on how the enemies feel like today. Kinda have to be careful with these skull enemies. Money equals power could be good if we can find a lot more money. We do have I Can See Forever, so at least there is the potential of finding a good secret room on this floor. I doubt it's where we came from, that's why I'm just keeping moving on right now, but it is technically possible. Ace of Clubs, not bad. Because you can just turn an entire room of enemies into bombs that way. And having a large amount of bombs can be rather useful later on as well. So hopefully we can make some good stuff happen there. That's a red heart. That's a super secret room with a soul heart inside, so that's not too bad. And unbelievably, the secret room does appear to be near the start, and I might actually go back for that. Yeah, I'm actually very tempted to go back for that. That sucks though. Of all the places it could be, it's again in just one of those ridiculous locations where if you look for it actively, you'll find it, but it's just so very tedious. Where even? Yeah, look at that. That's horrendous. Fair enough, I guess, but that's not great. Guppy's tail is tempting. But it's unlikely we're going to get a full Guppy transformation during this run, simply because I don't have the health for it, so I don't... you know what? It's not like I'm going to open chests. I took some damage from that bomb, so at least that's going to give me a little bit more tear rate for the boss as well. But that was such a waste of time, unfortunately. That's really unfortunate. Well, let's just keep moving on. We are in Cave 1 right now. We still have 10 minutes remaining, and, well, we are still rather quick. I will take the health over the damage, believe it or not, because I believe survival is going to happen regardless, unless I just genuinely die. So I'm gonna have to assume that I'm gonna be playing okay, but simultaneously, I am gonna take more damage simply because everything's really quick. So I do need defense probably a little bit more than offense, but simultaneously, this is taking a minute. I kind of need to find like a bomb, a demon judge or something like that. At least we got another damage up, so that's not too bad. We didn't get another devil deal that floor, which... not loving, but fair enough. We can't see our health right now, and this is pretty damn rough. Well, at least Infestation 2 will hopefully make quick work of the remaining ones, but this is not the kind of mini-boss you want to see somewhere in the middle of your run, obviously. We're just gonna have to get a move on here. 9 minutes remaining. 2 times so far I've gone into the wrong direction, unfortunately. I'm waiting with this Ace of Clubs until I basically just find a big room. Because that is just going to clear it out a lot quicker. I might use it on the next one, I suppose, but it is not... oh, that works, actually, yeah. That's a pretty large quantity of bombs. It took a while for that troll bomb to explode, actually, but fair enough. Balls of Steel Pill. Okay, so one of those is mapping, one of those is health, and I kind of want both. I'm gonna take the damage here. Use the shield to get this book, and then take this for the mapping. Also for the Bookworm transformation, of course, but our health is now pretty good. We can now use our active item to occasionally get some form of mapping, which is going to be useful later. I'm just gonna run through all of this. Our damage is actually alright. Like, if we have this amount of spiders especially, I suppose it's okay, but Lucky Foot, that makes all of our pills good, so that's actually not too terrible. I might just quickly run back. I don't know if I can do this, but I'm just gonna quickly run back for this fill, simply because it won't be bad anymore, and therefore it's kind of worth taking at this point. But it is time to get a move on. I'm mostly not using the book on this floor because I feel like I'm going in the right direction. There's really no options for me right now to be going in the wrong direction. I need to take that key for the next item room as well. But yeah, I think we should be fine. It's a big floor, unfortunately. There's really As I said, no options to be going in the wrong direction because it's just one straight line, but we're getting a lot of health, so that's at least good. 2 bombs I don't care for too much, so I will just move on. Let's just do this. That was not a great decision. I no longer have keys, but hopefully that will be fine. And I'm hoping for a double deal here. I mean, the odds of it are pretty high, but never guaranteed, unfortunately. Come on. Don't sit in the corner. There we go, double deal. I'll take this because it gives me the Whore of Babylon, but also it basically just adds a fear effect, which is going to make life a lot safer as well, I think. I'm hoping I can get away with that. Mostly I just want it for the Whore of Babylon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I think I have to go up. Just try to go as far away from the middle as possible. But like, mapping is so good during this. Obviously I'm gonna miss out on an item room, unfortunately, because of this, but being able to clear a floor quickly, that's so important. The fear effect is activating every now and again, which is good. But this build, like, on its own is good enough to basically clear out anyway, so I'm not really too bothered about missing an item room right now. Right now, it's all about completion and nothing else, so with that in mind, I will simply run forward. We managed to clear 6 rooms before reaching the boss, which is good, because it means we can immediately use our Book of Shadows on the next floor as well, provided we are not cursed. Judging from the tiers, I'm not sure if we're playing on hard mode or not, but it's hard to tell. I won't take that because I kind of need the Whore of Babylon effect as much as I can. And gotta watch this. You can't just skip this, obviously. This is very important. Very good. We don't have a key. We have a massive floor, unfortunately. Which is fine, but it's not ideal. If we can get a key somewhere soon... That's a health up. That's not what I want. At least the red heart container is not too bad on its own. It's just that I don't want to accidentally lose my Whore of Babylon, so I do need to be somewhat wary of that. The fear effect actually makes those masked enemies like run away from me, which is perfect, really. They're showing their weak spot to me as a sign of trying to get away from me, so that's pretty good. We'll just quickly run to my item room, which I'm not sure. We're in depths 2, so... no, not playing around this time. In any other instance I would, but no, not in this particular challenge. In this challenge we try to win and then we move on from it and never touch it again. That's really the main strategy for this one, because it is just a bit too much on occasion. I might take the Fool card actually though, because if I end up going in like a weird direction in the womb, I can just immediately go back. Which is possible if we don't get a map, which is obviously very capable of happening, unfortunately. It already happened once during this challenge, and the fear effect is screwing me over a bit here. But it is keeping me safe, and I can appreciate that at least. I will also just blow you up. I said I will blow you up. Also, the bombs are gonna help us actually just reach certain rooms a bit quicker in the womb as well, so that's kind of nice. I'm not sure why I'm even picking up keys, thinking about it, because I'm not gonna find any more item rooms or anything. Oh god. Okay, yeah, the fear is messing with the movement a little bit more than I had anticipated, but we'll have to make do with that, I suppose. And we have like 5 minutes left for womb, which is not great, but doable since we're quick. But god, please show your weak spots though. Yeah, that will have to do it. Yeah, mom is not cooperating with me at all here, so that's not great. I kind of need her to be vulnerable, and she's not trying to do that very much right now. There we go. We're getting some damage in now, but yeah, not great this. There we go. We got a double deal at least. We have 4 minutes remaining. We have the Book of Belial, which I don't really care too much about. There's nothing... I mean, it's tempting to get those with the Fool card as well, but I don't want to run through that entire floor again. It is a massive floor. It only shows secret rooms this time around, unfortunately, unless we clear a couple more rooms, but usually the super secret room does have a tendency to be near where I need to be. I took a lot of damage in that room, unfortunately, but we'll just have to make do with what we got. Ugh. don't love rooms like this. Yeah, my damage is not great, is it? I kind of thought I would have more at this point, but I don't. Like, my tear rate's pretty good, obviously, when I start taking damage, but it's not really an ideal method. I will just skip this room because I don't want to deal with it. Any big rooms, I think I'm just going to bomb through instead because we only have 3 minutes remaining, but I do need to be somewhat more careful, I think. That is a super secret room, which I will take just in case there's health inside. There is a bunch of pills, and we do have I Can See Forever. Tears up. Tears up again. What was this for? I'll take I Can See Forever, actually, because I think that might end up being more useful. Huge growth. Okay, that's actually probably more important. Simply because of the extra damage you deal with it. It does make you rather large, but the damage up, I'd say, is worthwhile. 3 minutes remaining, roughly. Teratoma's not too bad of a boss here, at least, so I can appreciate that much. It's just gonna give us a bunch of spiders. That gives us health, so that's not bad either. Alright. We're nearly through. Just one more floor remaining. We just need to survive, really, because... yeah, this is not too bad of a floor. It's kind of weirdly laid out, but hopefully I understand the layout. And we have to go in this direction. A lot of empty rooms, which is obviously amazing. And we'll see in the next room whether or not I went... Yeah, I did go in the right direction, so that's very useful. Alright, so time-wise we're okay. Health-wise we're a bit rough, but this should be enough health. There is no half a heart on this floor. I will quickly check out that rune, actually. If that's an Algiz, I'll take that over huge growth, believe it or not. That's a rune shard. Never mind. Alright, on we go. I will pop huge growth immediately because that damage up is pretty wild. Definitely gonna make the fight a lot quicker. Yeah, a lot quicker, actually. I kind of forgot how good huge growth is. But yeah, we still have 2 minutes remaining, so really, it's a panic-induced nightmare, this challenge, but you do get to get out of the jail-free card at the end of it, and I'm just happy to get that out of the way. So, with that done, I don't know what other challenges I should do, so I think I'm just gonna go for top of the list. Why not just get a couple of these done? This one is the tank, where you move excessively slow. But you do have a large quantity of health. We have both the lard items, one of which I'm pretty sure gets stompy, so we can just destroy every rock that we see. But yeah, speed of 0.25 to counteract the speed challenge that we just did. Let's now do the slowest movement speed possible, and it truly does feel like we're walking through butter right now, which isn't great, but I didn't even plan to do this challenge afterwards, but I do kind of like how they complement each other, so you know what, I'm just gonna take it. We have to beat Mom's Foot, which is fortunately not too far away. I'm not even sure if speed downs affect us at this point, or if we've just reached the cap, but I'm sure we'll find out if a speed down affects us or not. I will take the curse room because we can just heal. No, that's not an option. Unfortunately, this time around, I cannot afford to lose all my red hearts on basement 1. Obviously, out of all the floors, it probably is the best floor to lose them on, but it's unlikely that we're going to get the Guppy transformation in the amount of floors that we're clearing here, so I think I'm not going to bother just yet. But it's nice that the option's there, I suppose. But yeah, dodging like this is pretty horrendous. You mostly just need to be away from any place that could have tears going in that direction. If we don't get speed up anywhere, then we're probably going to be in trouble in the depths here and there, but hopefully it's not going to be too bad. And I am definitely going to take my time through this one because we don't have a time limit, so I can just spend as much time as I want. And I would like to get stuff like Devil Deals and things because it would make life a lot easier. If we get Demon Wings or something like that, we get such a significant speed up. That would be pretty great. Baby Plum, unfortunately I have to fight you. I do feel a little in danger. But if we can get like the belt or something like that, then that's just such a good upgrade. Oh boy. That was not a well-placed bomb. That was not the attack I was expecting there. But the second one hit at least. That deals a pretty significant amount of damage. But unfortunately, this boss has a tendency to follow you around for a bit. The Mask of Infamy actually paid off there because you could see me glow for a second, meaning that it activated, and I'm not sure if it did there, but it certainly looked like it. That gives us a bit more tier rate, which is alright. I used up 2 bombs during that fight, unfortunately, which is a shame because I think I know where my secret room is, but I will... I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk this, which is not the greatest idea. I'm also just gonna look for crawl spaces, because why not? I'm curious if I could actually... I don't think my secret room can be here because there was a bunch of rocks here, so I'm just gonna do that for fun. Oh god, yeah, suddenly starting to regret this decision. Because I think my secret room is either above the curse room or next to the shop. I'm gonna guess here, which is probably wrong. Yeah, unfortunate. Well, mistakes were made. Well, hopefully we're not going to need... Oh, look at that. Hopefully we're not going to need that thing right there. I will just come back for that. Yeah, hopefully we're not going to need that secret room. And I think currently black markets are still bugged, so I think that will just take me to an Aymera room. That's why I'm just quickly grabbing that heart before going in that direction. Because I assume I won't be able to come back for it. So let's see if that's still true. Yep, still doesn't work. Not really sure why. It is what it is, and it's working out for me, obviously, but yeah, it's a bit odd, isn't it? Butterbean isn't terrible, but it's not really great, is it? So let's just take... I think I might use the tower here, actually. Nah, I don't have the speed to try and dodge. I was thinking, like, maybe I can use the tower to blow up these pots, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Not in any way that works for me, at least, so let's not bother with that. We kind of have an order in which we have to destroy enemies, but also we can destroy rocks, which is actually pretty important in terms of just trying to get away from stuff, because you can kind of manipulate their movement where they try to pincer you, but then you just walk through a wall and the pincer maneuver is over. So god, walking through the cobwebs as well is just a treat, isn't it? This movement speed is so ridiculous. But eventually we'll make it through. I do want to blow up pots as well. I don't think you can immediately take damage as the spiders come out, but I am a little concerned about it at this point, obviously, because I can't really afford it. I want to get that devil deal. I want to get that devil deal real badly. Also wouldn't mind if you bombed this wall right here, but unfortunately you are just on the other side of the room the entire time for some reason. If I just stand over here, maybe? No. This is not really making an attempt. It just seems to be completely random where this enemy is spawning his thing. There we go. That's all I wanted. Just wanted you to open that secret room for me. That is a golden chest and a sack, and both of those I'm not too excited about. We're not getting item rooms in this challenge, unlike the previous one. So we'll just enter my shop in the hope that there is a soul heart inside. There is also Diplopia. That's the actual name of the item. I've always called Diploplio or something, and I am aware that it's wrong, but it sounds right to me because I've said it so many times. But yeah, I'm gonna wait just a second here and see if I can get 6 more coins on this floor, because if I can, and I can just duplicate my devil deal, provided I get one, of course, then that can be pretty amazing. It does have a couple of caveats, of course, that I actually get a devil deal, but technically not impossible. I will still continue my search for crawl spaces as well. We're already at 13 coins, so I'm feeling okay about it. Not feeling as okay about it anymore. This is a great way to lose your devil deal when you barely move, because this character spawns a lot of troll bombs. If he feels like it. So yeah, this is not ideal in terms of enemies that we can fight, but hopefully we can make it through. There we go. We get the Anarchist Cookbook, so if anything... Oh, that's actually not bad, isn't it? just having more red hearts drop is probably not too... Although I'm getting a lot of red hearts as it is. Maybe I shouldn't bother with this. Because right now I actually mostly want money and not so much red hearts, so maybe we'll just leave that one alone for now. Kind of surprised that wasn't the right direction though. Definitely expected it to be. There we go. Okay, so that's at least 15 coins. If I can get 5 more, I can also just get a soul heart, so that would be pretty nice. This room also not too terrible, simply because we can blow up one of the rocks with relative ease. And then just destroy the spider that way. Curse of the Maze is screwing me over a little bit, but nothing that we can't handle. This, again, also just pretty nice that you can just remove the rocks in that way. Don't have to worry about the scary things. I have 2 bombs, but I could reach the sack. Really? Genuinely surprised I didn't lose my charge there, but fair enough. Just give me a quarter. That would really just make my day. That would have been nice significantly earlier, but I'll still take it. I am just going to buy Diplopio and see if we can get some good stuff. I could, if all else fails, I can just use it in the shop here as well, and then at least I'll have a soul heart and giant flies for the next floor, which is not too terrible. But I would really love to have it for the devil deal for sure. If there's brimstone in there, yeah, then this challenge is over. So let's see what we get. We get Duke of Flies, which will just bomb. I will just bomb. And this time for real. Yeah, that was about as good as it can get. If we get a belt here as well, actually. No, it wasn't a belt, but it's still pretty good. And the devil deal is Lusty Blood. I mean, I'm definitely not taking Blood Oath, but Lusty Blood is tempting. Oh, well, yeah, that works. So I'll use Diplopia. Take that. Take that. And take that. That actually gives you a pretty decent, like, devil deal up if you have 2 pentagrams, so I'm not too bothered about that at all. Don't really have any way to get those other things, but also it helped that the demon judge just paid out immediately there, so that was kind of nice. Let me just slowly meander towards this curse room. And hope that there's not, like, 2 gubby pieces in these red chests. Yeah, that's about right. Balls of Steel. Wow, to think that I could have just gotten a Balls of Steel pill and not have to worry about my devil deal the entire time. What a trip. Well, fair enough. At least we got some good stuff out of that devil deal. And we still have Angel Room chance because I never actually technically took a devil deal. I just happened to pick up a lot of items in that room. And never actually sacrificed any hearts for it, so fair enough. We are slowly but surely making our way to the next floor. But yeah, something like if the belt had dropped in this boss room, probably would have just duplicated it and picked up both, and probably would have just ended the challenge right there, because it pretty much just turns you into, well, a regular movement speed character at that point, and then you don't have to worry. Although I don't know if your movement speed is fixed, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I was trying to do that, but from a weird angle for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure if speed up items, well, 1, exist in this challenge, and 2, if they have any effect on you at all. I can imagine speed down affecting you, which would be funny, but horrendous. Probably should have tried to blow this up. Well, I say that. I probably should have blown this up next to the rocks, but I can just walk. It is an important thing to remember. I can just walk everywhere. And that is a weird thing to not be used to, because it's very effective. Stompy is okay if you're very, very aware of it. Also, the fact that I can one-shot flies right now is just really nice, because it does make the run a lot safer. That double pentagram, it gives us a bunch more devil deal chance, it gives us a bunch more damage, it's just very nice. It's 2 part of the Leviathan transformation as well, so 1 more of those and we basically have flight. So that's pretty good. All in all, it's going alright. It's going It's just a lot more cozy than the previous challenge. Walked through that mushroom by accident, but it worked out. Amnesia, good. Definitely what I wanted. And the boss today is the Fallen, which is going to give us a Devil Deal item, so I can appreciate that. Also, the boss that I effectively cannot dodge if he starts to chase me like that, so that's not great. So let's just do that instead. Get a goat head. Alright. Yeah, that'll do. Krampus. I'll just not pick up that black heart just yet. Krampus is not really that big of an issue, I suppose, so I can appreciate that as well. Oh, this is a bit unfortunate. But we do have a lot of skulls to work with here, so that's at least kind of good. But it is a little tricky to deal with his movement, really. That's really the main thing. We're getting through. If there's an enemy inside these skulls, then I don't want to deal with it at the same time as Krampus. Plus, the skulls are just... they're providing a lot of defense for me right now, so that's pretty good. Come on, there you go. Get the coal, which is not bad. A little bit of damage up on long range. You can see the tears grow a little bit as they go further away. Beggar, which doesn't really affect me anymore. I'm just gonna explore the rest of this floor. That door will stay open for the rest of this time here, so I can just leave those black hearts there, provided I remember to pick them up later. But I do kind of want to try and find my secret room, but not having a map does make it a lot less likely that I'm actually going to find it. Unless it's here. Alright, fair enough. And a sackhead, which... not terrible. Gives us a bunch more consumables to work with at least, so I can appreciate that. Not sure if we found our shop yet on this floor, but also I'm not really feeling like looking for it at this point. I'll just take this though. Golden key. Alright, now I'm a little bit more tempted to start looking around. I don't think there was any golden chests on this floor to my knowledge, but... I mean, what if there are any? Also, Lusty Blood is just really good in rooms like this because you just get so much damage. And it clears the last couple of waves so quickly. It's all in all pretty great. Pretty good, pretty great. Let's go. Look at us go. Look at us go indeed. I mean, I'm not sure what I would want from a shop, but I think mapping would be kind of nice. I clearly don't have the money for it, but that's some kind of way to buy like any kind of map really. I'd be appreciative. If it's on sale, then I can afford it, so it's kind of worth checking out at least, but I think this is a dead end. So instead, you know what? I'm just gonna assume that we saw the shop and got everything from it. Oh yeah, we did see the shop actually right here. Right, yeah, alright. In that case, let's just leave in a second. Well, what could go wrong? Well, that could go wrong. Yep. Didn't go that wrong. Speed up. Oh my god. Okay, that's good to know that it's in our kill pool. That's actually kind of a game changer. That almost doubled our speed right there. That's so good. Very helpful. I'm gonna blow you up. At this point, beggars aren't really that effective anymore, simply because we gonna have permanent 100% Devil Deal chance anyway, or Angel Rooms, I guess, because we got the goat head for free. But they might still drop some money here and there, so might as well blow one up. Really just looking for money at this point. I mean, look at this movement speed now. It's like I'm in a race car right now. It's ridiculous. How can I even control my character when going this quickly? It's unbelievable when you ask me. But let's just try to keep this rush to a minimum and just try and survive for the remainder of this run. So I'm surprised by how little damage I've taken during this, actually, because I kind of expected this to be more worrying. Like that the slow movement speed was going to be much more of a problem. But so far it's mostly been the Fallen that was even somewhat of an issue, and then he died to a bomb, so it didn't even matter all that much. But yeah, definitely expected more nuisances, but we aren't done yet. There is still the depths to go. There is those red chargey enemies, but the fact that we got a speed up at this point actually does make me a lot more confident that we're going to be okay against those. Obviously there's enemies like this as well, but you can just sort of, well, move to the side really. That's really all you need to do. It's how you fight them usually, but especially here it seems pretty effective, so yeah, fair enough. Hangman could get that. Hangman will get that. There's no reason not to get that with Hangman, actually. But I think I might just keep moving. I could do the rest of the floor, but I think I'm okay. I feel like I've played in this slow motion nightmare for long enough, so I wouldn't mind just trying to reach the end. My damage is fine at this point, so it's like I don't really need to worry about anything. Bombino. That could be a problem. Yeah, I can see this being an issue. Because I usually don't have the speed to deal with this nonsense right here, but the bomb did deal a decent amount of damage at least. If I can just keep him away. Fair enough. My damage is pretty high, so I guess that's not too big of an issue. Angel Room with Holy Water, the classic. I don't really need anything else here either, so I'll just keep going. Higher tier rate is definitely going to make this build a little bit better as well, but Holy Water... Actually, Holy Water could be really good, because if I do end up facing those red charging enemies, then I think I can just freeze them with the Holy Water, so that's actually not that bad. It still is kind of a weird world where Holy Water is just okay now, because it's genuinely took 10 years for that item to become something other than garbage, so kind of amazing. We got a Sun card there, which is obviously kind of incredible with the amount of red hearts that we have, so pretty happy about that. I should probably wait for stuff like my Holy Water to come back, but that would be so boring, wouldn't it? I'd rather just keep moving. I think the build is fine as it is. I'm just gonna blow all these up for fun. Except for one of them to make it at least a little exciting when I pick up the thing. Surprised that it took so long for that fire to actually shoot a tier. But it happens, I suppose. I could probably just use bombs to start navigating as well. Here and there, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that, but yeah. I could probably actually use that temperance machine as well to get a little bit more money and just buy whatever's in the shop. But I feel like we're gonna find a greed any day now. I don't think we fought greed during this run yet. I'm also kind of surprised that we're at the 18-minute mark right now. I kind of thought we would take a lot longer with this given our situation. But yeah, fair enough. I will say that the double pentagram probably did make a rather large difference in how quickly things are going right now. And the fact that we got a speed up as well. Hey, look at who it is. Never say that greed is going to be in your shop, because greed listens. Greed knows that you're thinking about greed, and it's not a great thing. Also, the burnt penny is occasionally giving me sacks because of sack head as well, which is interesting. Kind of nice in a way, I suppose. Full card's not too terrible, but I think I might just use this Sun card for mapping on the next floor, actually, because wouldn't mind to just run to the right direction as quickly as possible, and I don't think I need more health than I currently have right now to deal with whatever comes our way, but obviously I could be wrong. It is a sign of hubris once again, but hopefully it's not going to end up in my immediate death. That would be ideal. Holy Water dealing decent damage to Loki here, so that's good. Come on. There we go. Another damage up. Yeah, I'll take both. Also, I keep forgetting the chance to spawn a half red heart when killing an enemy effective Gimpy, and every time enemies drop half hearts because of it, I always think it's old bandage because somehow I always have those two items at the same time. But I have been made aware of it today, and therefore I remember. But genuinely, next time we play this game, I will have forgotten again, so my apologies for that. But I'm going to bomb my way up. That's definitely going to save a lot of time, because it's going to save doing 3 rooms. Oh, never mind. Well, that went a lot quicker than I anticipated, actually. Plus, we can visit our shop now without any repercussions. Remote detonators, not bad, actually, at this point. Given that we only have Mom left to fight, might as well take that, I suppose. Please, no hands. Thank you. Might as well just blow these up. This is probably about as quick as trying to bomb it, because It's gonna take me a while to reach the other side of the room. Didn't actually see any of those red chargers this run, which surprises me, but fair enough, I guess. I'll take it. Yeah. I'm just gonna bomb this, yeah. Come on. I mean, I am clearly bombing myself as well, but it's working. Whatever works. Whatever works indeed. Alright, that's the Rune of Ansuz, which is not bad. I believe that's full mapping pretty much every time you use it, so that's pretty good. And that is... I'm just gonna call it a day on that. We've done the quickest challenge and the slowest challenge in the same video, and I feel that I don't think I can find something that relates to those effects more than this, unless I'm forgetting about some of the later challenges, I suppose, but I'm gonna ignore those exist and instead just end the video here. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Next time we play, I'll do a different run as another character, and I hope to see you all there. Bye bye.